Hi guys, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Natasha.
And we were wondering,
are you free for coffee?
Welcome, welcome.
This is a good one, guys.
Yes, this is things to teach your kids. So teachers are under siege as never before. School boards are fighting and they're in perpetual war on curriculums.
Yes.
Parents are up in arms about teaching historical facts, and kids are stuck in the middle, really.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're not doing much. And we're missing a whole plethora of things that kids could be learning, just basic everyday skills. And that's what these are. So just here are some things that kids need to know, no matter what you believe, how you feel. Every kid needs to know these things. 1, how to write a letter. Snail mail, like a for real letter, not an email, a letter.
Yes.
2, how to make a phone call.
Yes.
And little,
because kids now just push a picture. They don't even understand the concept of an area code and the phone number.
Right. They need to memorize their parents' phone numbers.
Facts.
Because something could happen and they don't have a phone, or they don't have a phone that's theirs or their parents.
Correct.
Where it has all the numbers
so
in there.
You need to know somebody's phone number. They need to know
their phone number.
Facts.
So if they got lost, if in the mall, anywhere, and a policeman or somebody's trying to help them.
Yes.
What's your mom's number? They need to know. 3, how to take a message. If somebody calls,
this is terrifying.
It's kind of a who, what, where, when type thing.
Getting the information.
Right. Who is this? Who do you need to talk to?
Yes.
When do they need to call you? What is this concerning?
Correct.
Just to get the info.
Okay.
How to get to know an older person. And I think this is really relevant if you have elderly neighbors.
Yes.
Your kids can help them in the garden. They can help them with chores, help them, bring in groceries.
Yes.
It's just kind of a kindness type thing. How to play with a baby.
Yes.
And this is a thing, y'all. I just didn't have babies. Like I did my cousins. Nobody had babies. When nobody had started having babies until I had a baby, I think.
Yeah.
And I was 25.
The oldest girls,
so I just wasn't around babies a lot. So
yeah.
I really didn't know a lot about babies, like how to feed them and hold them and all that kind of thing. So that's something boys and girls need to know. So if maybe your neighbor, your sister, your somebody has a baby, it's kind of good to let them hold the
volunteer
baby,
at the room at your church.
Change a diaper.
Yes, mama, take a minute. We'll watch. That's true.
That's
because
a good
my son
skill.
Is so tender, but it's because he has a baby sister, and he's very skilled.
He's got practice.
That. Yes, and he'll bring you a diaper like, "Mommy, she needs that." That's true.
Yeah, that's a good thing. How to sew on a button.
Please, y'all.
Everybody. How to make a genuine apology. Ooh. No excuses. We don't want to hear buts.
We may need to do a whole episode about this.
We don't want to hear, but I did this, if only, who made me, what the circumstance. Just apologize.
Apologize, please.
How to read slowly. Now, this might be reading aloud, because some people read so fast and you can't really understand what they're saying. And especially if they're reading to littles, you need to go slow. So that's a good thing to have. How to hammer a nail. Good info. How to shake hands.
Yes.
Firmly.
Look
and
them
with
in the
eye
eyes.
contact and a smile.
Yes.
How to take notice of needs around you.
We've talked about this
We've just talked about this with the last cutting up. So that's kind of it. It's about initiative.
Yes.
It's about noticing and doing, which that was a whole thing. We didn't talk about that, but that's been
we need to do it though.
Women have been talking about how even though people will help them with chores, there's so much mental.
They're still the ones delegating.
Right.
They're still the ones. So that's a job in and of itself.
Right.
If the trash is full, teach them
the schedule.
Take it out.
The schedule.
Right. Or the schedule.
Like who needs to do what. And that's a whole situation.
And that's a job.
Right. So
that's a job.
Everybody
Determining
needs to
the schedule is a job.
Just see it and do it.
Yes.
Okay. How to make scrambled eggs.
Bless y'all's hearts.
Yeah. So you won't starve, right? Because if you can make a scrambled egg, I mean, come on.
I'm concerned if you can't.
How to balance a checkbook.
Please.
Now, I know a lot of people don't write checks now, but
still,
you need a ledger. You still need a ledger with your debit card,
and not
with
an
your
app,
whatever.
Because anything could happen to this app.
You need to write it down, basic math skills, keep up with your money.
Please.
How to see a job through to completion.
Yes.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Yes.
So kids need to know how to, it could be a big thing.
Yes.
This is a big goal, but how do you break that goal down into bite-sized pieces so you can get it done
to completion?
Yes, that's a thing. How to write a thank you note. This kind of piggybacks on the how to write a letter.
Yes.
Snail mail. No, you cannot email or text a thank you.
No, it doesn't count. How
to do laundry.
Girl.
Sort and temperature.
I made money in college doing folks' laundry because they didn't know how to do it.
I believe that.
I'm a hustler.
That's one thing.
I'm a hustler, baby.
I taught my kids because I told them do not bring laundry back, which of course they still did. But
they knew how to.
But they knew how. Like I just really, the boys especially, like, and then once I taught them, it was theirs.
That's your job.
So all high school, it was probably junior high. I taught them. They did their own laundry. Yeah. How to take care of a garden.
Okay.
That is great skill. How to fix something rather than replace it.
Yeah,
our society is just
everything is disposable.
Our landfills are just awful. So use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. That's kind of a old, I think it was Depression era little saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that's what we need to be doing.
Agreed.
Yes. How to plan healthy and nutritious meals.
Yes.
That takes up so much bandwidth for me. Just it's
But I write them down and then I just kind of flip through them. So I've gotten better about just like, let me go to my little notepad.
That would be like doing right.
Okay. Too much like right.
How to hang a picture, which goes back to the
hammering.
Yeah. How to wash dishes. How to make a budget.
Lord.
That's a big one.
It is a big one.
How to wait and save for something.
Ooh, now
delayed gratification.
Lisa can teach you how to do that.
That is a thing.
Lisa don't buy cheap, meaning she's not going to just get it because it's on sale. So she will save until she can get what she wants.
Find what you want and then wait for it.
Yes.
How to check tire pressure.
Please know
That's a good thing.
Yes.
How to ask questions to get to know someone better. Now that I said refer back to 4 about getting to know older people. That's true. That's a good skill to have.
Yes.
How to read a map.
Please.
You guys, we just have lost that skill because of Google Maps. But if your phone is dead,
honey,
if you're you're in an area where you're not getting reception.
I used to keep a compass.
You need to know how to read a map.
Yes.
And you need a map in your car.
Yes.
Parents, put maps of the area or the state in your kids' cars. Now, all these things that we're telling you, this should just happen
organically over time.
Right.
Correct.
If you're checking your tire pressure, take Billy out there, take Sally out there and show them how to do it.
Please.
So as you're doing things, teach your children.
Yeah, that's true.
How to find a book in the library.
Okay. Now, real talk, that is a skill.
It is.
It's a whole
I worked in the library. That was my first job.
Right, you did.
That was my first job. That's a whole situation.
It is.
Okay. How to seek counsel from someone that's more experienced.
Ooh, yes.
So just ask, really. But there's a way to do it. You might need a mentor or somebody, and you could say, I've noticed that you know how to do XYZ and I don't. Would you mind teaching me? There's a way. Most people are so generous.
And then go back to the previous, write them a thank you note.
Yes. How to take care of a pet.
Yes. You told me your thing with your boys. You wanted to make sure that they...
Yes, it is a nurturing thing. It's a good thing to do. How to select a gift that the receiver will enjoy.
Yes.
So pay attention. That's one thing.
There is nothing better than someone listening to you and then they show up with something that it's like...
I didn't even remember I told them that.
Listen.
Just in a conversation. You know how you say... I love red or just something so...
Well, like you told me about, her name,
Sheila Bridges.
Yes. She told me about this. I'm like, okay, I looked at it. So I'm out of town. I see something, I'm like, oh, where's my money?
She bought me a Harlem Toile makeup bag, which I use.
So cute.
So cute.
But it was just, I was like, Lisa loves this. Where do I buy it? I need this right now. So,
and every gift that I've gotten that really is special to me is, they weren't big gifts.
No.
But it was just that the person really knew me.
Paid attention.
And had listened. And that gets so many brownie points. How to admit a mistake. Check out Dak Prescott after a loss.
Okay.
I mean, fair. If Monday morning quarterbacks who had a bad game, that is a master class in how to admit. I mean, they are just sucking it up. I did it. Yeah, we did it. We weren't there.
At this.
We did. Yeah. I mean, they are owning it. So that's a class for you. How to set the table.
Yes. Okay.
How to iron a shirt. You guys.
We have to teach this now?
We do.
What you mean?
No, that you need to know how to do that.
No, I agree. I guess in my head, I'm like, how do you not know how to iron a shirt?
But how do did somebody teach you?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
How to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And really, I think about this with celebrities, how sometimes we're quick to judge, and I'm guilty.
Yes,
we're all guilty.
We are, yes.
When maybe we slow down and said, we don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Ooh, that's true.
We think we're gonna think the best.
That's a talent. I didn't think about that, but that is.
It's grace under pressure. Just give people grace.
True.
How to weigh out the pros and the cons of a decision.
Yes.
Sometimes you write them down.
Seriously. It still works, honey.
Yes. How to have good table manners. This is important. Yes. Even in your business, in your job.
Yes.
You need to know how to go to dinner, how to go to lunch with people. And have some sense. Please. How to read and follow a recipe.
We've talked about
y'all. Okay. How to do something well, even if no one is watching. And back to Dak. There's a video of him. He's on the sidelines. It's during a game. And I think he went to throw something in the trash and missed.
I saw this.
And he goes back. He goes back and picks it up and puts it in the trash. Nobody was really seriously watching that. They're watching the game. They're watching. That wasn't that interesting, but
that speaks of his
to
character.
Doing the right thing.
Yes,
it's all the time is always right to do the right thing.
Yes,
and how to be kind.
Yes.
So all of these tips, which I love, and they seem to be like Natasha said, doesn't everybody know this? They really don't.
They don't. You're right.
And kids today, we're fighting so much about all the particulars. So many of them don't know this. There's been things on TikTok, kids that go away to college and stuff they write back to their parents or text, Mom, how do you do this? How do you do this? And they're hilarious, but it's a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. And on a sadder note, the number of kids that end up in CPS custody or with the police and they don't know their parents' phone number.
Right.
They don't know that information. And it seems like a joking matter until you have a kid that is missing and God knows what has happened to them. And then they don't know the phone number. Well, I just know their name. Well, you can do some type of database check, but let's be honest, how many people are out there with the same name?
And address too, like littles.
Yes.
Your littles need to know their address
at least
and
their
street. Mom's phone number.
Yes.
They need to know that.
I agree.
This list was from an Instagram account, The Cal Teacher Life. She's a professional educator, professional teacher that homeschools now, and she has free homeschool resources.
Nice.
We'll tag her.
That. Yes.
But these things are so important.
They are.
They really are. These things turn into big things.
And you know what? As you were kind of slowing down, the holidays are very busy. It's one of those things where it's kind of fast, but it's kind of slow. Kind of go over the list and kind of, hone in on a couple of the things that maybe you don't show your kids. Because honestly, I know we're all guilty, especially as moms, of doing it yourself because it's faster. But then that creates adults that don't know how to do it. So we kind of want to, even the ironing, I'm like, who don't know how to iron? But you're right. I don't know that my kids have ever really watched me iron, but I grew up watching.
People don't iron much now.
Oh, I do.
But you still
I iron their uniforms for,
you
but
still need to know.
You need to know how. Yes,
and
that's so
these
true.
little things turn into big things.
Yes.
And these can make the difference between success and failure in their job, in a marriage,
in their relationships.
I mean, just a lot of things.
Absolutely.
So this stuff is important.
They're major.
Yes. So up next, our picks for the most stupendous merchandise and total wows. But first, a message from our sponsors.
So what are we on now? It's been about a month. And
we've been drinking.
I'm still digging it, guys.
Magic Mind.
Oh, and okay, so you could technically add it to coffee. I don't. Mainly because there's already caffeine in my coffee, so I don't want to overdo it. But
I'm weird about, now this is just me. I am so specific and just only certain
about
flavors.
Yes.
I don't do hazelnut. There's a lot of things that people love in coffee that I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of weird like that. But I think the taste is just fine to chug.
I agree. But you know what you can put it in because it's so sweet? Eggnog. And you don't taste it.
Oh, that would be a good
Do you like eggnog, actually? I just thought about this.
I do. I don't do it much because I'm allergic to eggs now and dairy.
That's right.
So I just don't need to have it. But I do. And I have
I do
great
dairy
recipe.
Actually, mine's dairy free. I'm going to bring you some.
Okay.
It's almond milk based. So come to think of it.
But eggs?
There's no eggs in it.
Mm-mm. Oh, really?
Mm-mm. It's a vegan
not really eggnog.
I mean, it's good enough for me. Don't judge. Judge your mama. But because, eggnog is, it's so fattening.
Oh, it is.
I love it, but it's not good for me.
It's like whipped
sugar
cream.
And
like a milkshake.
You're literally
drinking boozy milkshake.
It is.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is.
But it's just a once a year thing.
But it kind of works out because I get my little double, add this in, and then it elevates kind of mental clarity. I feel like that's my favorite part.
Yes. And it has ashwagandha and turmeric.
Yes.
So ashwagandha has really helped me with menopausal symptoms.
I think that's so cool because mine, I do it for anxiety. So I was like, oh, I like that this is like a 2-part.
And stress. And turmeric is good for achy joints and things.
Yes, now that's what I do it for.
That aspect is really good for me.
But it's kind of a threefer. It has a little something for focus.
Yes.
Something for energy.
For
and then
immunity.
Something to help you, for your immunity. And then
mood.
To help you de-stress, which is part of your mood.
All the things.
And I feel like if you're like me, you're doing a little bit of these anyway.
Yes.
I do lion's mane mushroom coffee. And then I also do vitamin B and I do matcha. So I feel like I was already doing all of these.
But this combines
combines it. It just fits in my purse.
Doesn't need refrigeration.
No. If I go walking, guys, I just put it in my little fanny pack.
Be good in a smoothie, I think.
And good with juice. It is good with juice as well. I like it. Now, I will tell you all this. According to other reviews, they said that for them it took 5 to 10 days. I would say about 3 days for me, but I'm really self-aware. And again, because I already practiced okay, I need this for focus. I need this for energy. Let me be mindful of the caffeine. I think I kind of already know what to look for, what it is that I'm looking for, but I love it. If you want to find our link, it will be under goodies on our highlights because Instagram is where everybody goes. And then we'll put it on the website too.
Yes. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Sprouts.
Yes. I love me some Sprouts. So, and that's where I grabbed mine actually. Before the Amazon package came, I got mine at Sprouts.
Yes.
So, and it's right there in their supplemental
we're
section.
In cold and flu season.
Yes.
So we're all trying to boost our immunity system. So this is a great way to do that.
And if you were like me and you're out of PTO days, this is how you get over your little afternoon slump. If you're stuck in the office.
Yes.
Yes. So if you use it, please email us. We want to know what you think of it. So you can tag us on Instagram at Are You Free for Coffee Podcast, or you can email us at areyoufreeforcoffee@gmail.com. During hard times, it can get really difficult if you don't have anyone to talk to. Being alone with your thoughts can be an isolating feeling that can allow negativity to consume you.
This is why we are sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with the therapist in under 48 hours.
Then you schedule secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So many people use BetterHelp that they are currently recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee. That's betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee.
Season. So this week, I want to know what you picked for your item.
Well, I have a little grand sugar who loves purses. She's 2, and do not leave your purse within her reach.
Okay.
Because she is in it and in all the things. She wants the sunglasses, she wants
all
the
content.
wallet,
okay.
She wants the phone. So there's the most darling little purse on Amazon that is filled with all the stuff. Like, makeup, little fake makeup, and it's got the sunglasses and the phone and just all the stuff.
Okay. So she's in love with
that's
okay.
She's getting that from me for one of her gifts for
that's sweet
for Christmas. But it's so cute, y'all. And if you have littles, you know that they're in it. I don't know.
And you don't want them in your real stuff.
Oh, right. But they're in it. I don't know what it is. They just, she takes such pleasure. You hate to take it from her because it's like, she's like, I am enjoying this so much.
And it's like, I get it, baby, but I need that.
Please don't tear it up.
Please don't do that. Yeah, right. Don't tear it up. Yes. Don't do that. So mine is Legos. It's Legos.
Who doesn't like Legos?
So I didn't go too crazy, but I may or may not still have the Hogwarts train in my Amazon cart. I know that one's more for me, but the kids are into
they have the castle too.
The castle's
so
amazing. So my kids are into Legos. If you do anything with Legos, it's not just the tiny pieces. Like they have the ones that are for like 6 months. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The in between, kind of the 2 to 6 maybe age.
So
those are cute too.
My son got.
There's a new app that you can take a picture of your Legos. And it tells you all the things you can make with it. If you guys,
my inner nerd just got so excited.
The bins of all the colors and sizes and things. Because when you buy all these kits,
and that would be
you
so
get tons of it. But this, you can take a picture,
so you can remix it,
right? And it sends you all the Lego lovers.
Yes,
we will post about that. Yes.
Okay.
And we're all Lego lovers.
And guys, Lisa's kind of a Lego lover. She has the house from Home Alone.
I do love Legos. I don't like putting them together.
You don't? I do.
My sister loves puzzles. I'm not a puzzle person.
Oh, I do.
But I love just when it's together.
You like the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
castle. There's a typewriter.
I saw that.
The typewriter
is adorable. I have the succulents. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the succulents.
It's
up high, so no one can touch them.
So cool.
Yeah, they are. I like puzzles, but I think I like Legos more. But growing up, I was a puzzles person.
Stress me, like doing it, finishing it, like, finding the parts. It's just too much for me.
I like
but
it.
I do love them. I love the
it.
concept of Legos. All my kids and grandsugars love Legos.
It's great for fine motor skills.
I love them. I love what it does for kids and the creativity and the
I love it.
The how-to spirit.
If you have it, I'll put it together because I just brew me some coffee.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
I'm holding her to it.
Okay, loves. Thank you for pulling up a chair and joining us for coffee. Please subscribe to Are You Free for Coffee podcast wherever you are listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode and find joy in the little things. Until next time.
the Boundless Audio Podcast Network.